The views and
everyone,
opinions
welcome
provided
to
on this
another
show
quick
are for
hitter.
informational
Today's a very
purposes
short one.
only and should not be
It's really to
misinterpreted
discuss
as
when
an
you're
offer to
looking
buy
at
or sell
a
any
particular
securities
investment
or to
offering,
make or
you
consider
want to
any
look
investment
through
or course of
the
action.
financials that they're
For more information,
providing
please
in the
go to
deal.
passiveinvestorshow.com.
So say they're providing some sort of financials and forecast what their projections look like for year 1, 2, 3. What you want to do
the Passive
is
Investor
you want to
Show.
ask questions
Here's your host,
similar to
John Fortes.
Welcome, why does year 1 look like this number for insurance, and what is the real number for insurance, or what is the real number for taxes?
And multifamily syndication.
Sometimes
and real estate
a great
funds.
conservative
Our goal and purpose of
underwriter
this show
has
is
a
to be a
quote
resource
for a
to
lesser
investors
amount,
and help them master
but
their passive
buffering
investments
that
by
number
beating
in with
inflation
with the
1% at a
current
time.
number that the last operator is using. So if they know their number is even better, that means that they're just putting in a placeholder saying that this is what it was from last year, but we're getting a quote because we have an umbrella policy with our other existing properties, and we're going to get quoted, or we already have been quoted, less from that dollar amount. And now that is something that I like to say, under promise, over deliver. When we're putting out an offer into an investor, we want to make sure that those numbers look compatible to other offerings out there, but at the same time, we're not sitting there trying to wow you with the returns when we put an offer out in front of people. So 13% IRR, start there, and then roll up. Anything better than that, obviously is gravy. But I think when I'm looking at IRR, I want that to look like my worst case scenario with that investment, rather than let me give them the best metrics right off the bat. So under promise, over deliver, but ask questions if those numbers are placeholders or are they true numbers, because I like when people are putting placeholders, but their true numbers are way less than what the placeholders are. And there's different ways there's different things you can ask about. You can ask about the taxes. You can ask about the insurance. You can ask about other income or rubs, whatever the rubs they're using for those assets in that area. And if you think you can capture more because other assets in that area are capturing more. So it all depends on the tenant base as well. But those are simple questions to ask when you're looking through the forecast and financials that they're providing you on underwriting. So feel free to ask questions and make sure you're getting the number. Well, you're getting the right idea of what they're doing on their underwriting, because if they're conservative, it'll show. And not every deal has to wow you from the beginning. You got to understand that some operators, and you don't know this until you start investing with them, some operators are going to put in the highest metrics to get you to invest. And some operators are going to be mild and candid, but very candid about those approaches, saying, look, this is my doom and gloom scenario, and this is where our numbers are. So I like to go with the operators that are more confident in their doom and gloom conservative approach, rather than someone that's floating a 17% IRR that's, we're going to double your money, and the talking points are all there. Them, you've heard them. But when they start talking through the financials, do they know their markers and why they were conservative, why they issue those numbers there, those placeholders, and what they think that they can do because of what they've done in the area in the past? If you can line those up, you got a nice conservative operator who is literally looking out for the investors by under-promising and over-delivering. And if you can under-promise and over-deliver, you will have an investor forever. Then if you over-promise and underperform, you will have that investor never. Don't forget to download your free copy of the Investment Tracker. It allows you to track up to 5 investments, compare sponsors, markets, and most importantly, projected versus actual returns. To get your copy, go to www.projectedreturns.com. PI listeners, thank you for listening.
As always, we hope this was the best resource for your investment strategy, but also the best use of your time. Remember, if this episode helps you, you can help us by leaving a review on iTunes. I hope you feel compelled enough to share it with someone you think this would resonate with as well. As much as it pains us to leave you, but you know what time it is. Time to go put this into practice. Till the next time we meet, happy investing. PI listeners, I'm grateful for your time and I appreciate you for listening. It would mean the world to me if you went to iTunes and left a rating and written review. Let me know how you feel about the show. It really makes a big difference with getting the podcast out there. Don't forget about our Facebook group, where all of our guests are members of. I'll be there to answer any of your questions, or even questions you might have for future guests. Subscribe so you can get the latest episodes and our fan favorite quick hitters. Finally, I want to keep you updated, so head over to johnfortes.com and sign up for the newsletter. If you're interested in partnering with me, sign up on the contact page so you can talk to me directly. I look forward to connecting with you. Happy investing.